أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Lesson 2 Basic Grammar. I hope yesterday we learned some things or we revised something which we already knew. Today we'll continue furthermore. So last time we were talking about fail, fa and lam. And I said it has three components, fa, ain, and lam. They are the base of the Arabic. Everything is built on these three letters. The first letter is fa, the second letter is ain, the third letter is lam. Or you can say fa is the first, ain is the middle, lam is the last letter. So we are having the middle letter called ain in the Arabic. When we say ain kalma, it means the middle letter of the fa and lam. So we can say first letter, second letter, and the third letters. In the fi'l madi, the first letter and the last letter, they always have fatah. The middle letter means the ain kalma may have fatah, just like this, fa'ala, nasara, kataba, fataha, jalasa, kharaja, dakhala. They all have the fatah on the middle letter. In other words, you can say all the three letters have fatah. This is the one form of the madi. The second form of the madi may be the ain kalma having kasra. Just like fa'ila, sami'a, alima, fariha, shariba, warisa. So for so on, you can say radiya. It means many verbs, they fall on the first pattern when they fa and lam, all the three have fatah. Many verbs fall on the pattern of when the fa have fatah and have kasra, lam has the fatah. The examples are samiya, alima, fariha, shariba, warisa, radiya. They all are the verbs coming on this pattern. And yesterday I told you there is a third pattern also where the ain kalma may have dhamma. Fa'ula. You were not accepting or not knowing what is that. Let me to give the example. Sharufa, kabuha, hasuna, bauda, azuma, karuma are the verbs coming on this pattern. It means the madi verbs come in free form. All the three letters fatah, just like nasara, kataba, fataha, jalasa, kharaja, dakhala. And the second pattern is the ain kalma may have kasra, just like samiya, alima, fariha, shariba, warisa, radiya. And the third pattern is the ain kalma may have dhamma, just like sharufa, kabuha, hasuna, bauda, azuma, karu. Now, am I clear to you? Have you understand that the madi can be in these three forms and their verbs are coming on these patterns are familiar to us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Let's to proceed ahead. Ain kalma. I told you this ain kalma is very important. In Mahdi, when the ain kalma has fatah, zabr means fatah. I'm sorry, I could not convert it into Arabic. They are in Urdu. Due to lack of time, I missed that. But it is fatah. If the Mahdi have fatah on the kalma, and the mudari also have the fatah on an kalma, then the bab name is fatah. When the An kalma has dhamma in Madi, and the an kalma in Mudari has dhamma. Both are the dhamma. The Bab name is Karuma. Now you have done the QC4, so you know what is the Karuma Bab. I did the Karuma, Karumu, Karamta, Kareem, Dash, Karama. We have done this table. If the Madi have Kasra and the Mudari has Kasra, then the Bab name is Hasiba. We did the 6 key of Hasiba and QC4, so it's not new thing for us. When in Madi, we have a Fatah on An Kalma, and in Mudari, we have also the Fatah, the Bab name, if the Madi have Fatah and Kalma Mudari have the Kasra, the Zair mean Kasra, then the Bab is Daraba. If the Madi have Fatah and Kalma, and the Mudari and Kalma have Dhamma, then the Bab is Nasr. When the Madi and Kalma have Kasra, and the Mudari has Fatah, then the Bab is Samir. Okay, let me revise it verbally. That will be more effective rather than going on looking the slide which are showing the unfamiliar terms there. Now listen me, the Ain Kalma. Now you understand the Ain Kalma? Are you clear what does I mean the Ain Kalma? When I say the Ain Kalma, it means the central letter of the Fa'inla. So Ain Kalma, if Madi have a Fatah, and the Mudare also have Fatah, both are Fatah and Kalma, the Bab name is Fatah. When the Madi and Kalma is Dhamma, and the Mudare and Kalma is Dhamma, the Bab name is Karuma. When the Madi have a Kasra and Kalma, Mudare has a Kasra and Kalma, the Bab name is Hasiba. Simply you can say both Fatah, Bab Fatah. Both Dhamma, Bab Karuma. Both Kasra, Bab Hasiba. Three out, 3 remaining. For 3, if the Mazi have An Kalma Fatah, but Mudari have Dhamma, the Bab is Nasara. If the Madi and Kalma have Fatah, but the Mudari and Kalma has Kasra, the Bab is Daraba. If the Madi and Kalma has the Kasra and the Mudari has Fatah, the Bab is Sam. So these are the 6 Bab. Basically, in Adbi grammar, based on these 6 Babs in the Madi. And their distinction is made on the Fa'ala, Fa'ila, Fa'ula, coming in Madi and Mudari, the Ain Kalma changing the positions. In Madi Mudari, maybe both Fataha as the Fataha, both Dhamma as case Karuma, both Kasra as case Hasim. If the Madi have Fatah and Mudari Dhamma, Bab Nasra. Madi have Fatah, Mudari Kasara, Bab Daraba. If the Madi have Kasara and Mudari Fatah, Bab Sa. So these are the 6 Bab. And how we identify the verbs. The verbs coming always have at the ends these signs. Fatah, Wa, Ta, Tu, Tum, Na, and Tasa. And what's about the Mudari? We saw the sign of Mudari appears in front of it, and they are only 4 letters. Ya, it comes for the single and plural. Ta, for the single. Hamza for the single. Ta, again for the plural. Nun for the plural. So these are actually 4 letters. Ya, Ta, Hamza. They are called the sign of. They appear in front of the Mudari verb. And the plural sign of these Ya and Ta, they appear at the end. Yafaluna, taf. What this concept, let's to have another thing. When we say huwa, in Madi sign is Fatah. But in Mudari, the sign is Ya in front of a verb. When we say hum, the sign in Madi is at the end Waw Alif. While in the Mudari, hum has the Ya in the front and Waw Nun at the end. And Anta, when we say in Madi, the sign is Ta with Fatah. In mudare, the same ta come in front. And when we say ana, in madi, the ta with dhamma is the sign in madi, but in mudare, it is represented with hamza. The ana hamza comes in front. When say antum, in madi, the sign is tum. But in mudare, the ta come in front and the waw nun at the end showing the plural. When we say nahnu, the sign in madi is na, and in the mudare, the sign is nun in the front. So these are actually the important signs which help us to detect the verb, either it is a madi or it is a mudare. And if it's madi, which file the doer is there? Wa, hum, anta, ana, antum, nahnu, who is doing the job? And if it's mudare sign, then these signs tell us who is doing the job. Ya tells it's either huwa or hum. Ta tells it's either anta and antum. Hamza tells it's ana. Nun tells in nah. They are the most important signs. So the ilamat of mudare, or the sign of mudare, it is ya. Ya come in two shapes. Either it come for huwa or it come for hum. When it come for huwa, it come as a single. Starting a word with ya or having a dhamma on that, just like ya fa'alu. When the ta come, it's always come either for anta or antum. When it come for the antum, it have the ta in front and waw nun at that. When the hamza come, it's always come for ana. Nun come for the nahnu. This is the summary of the same which I told you or said in the previous slide. Then there is a formula how to make a mudari. For the madi first siga, we use only ya. Yaf'alu, yaj'alu, yansuru, yasma'u, ya'lamu, any word. Take any word, attach ya, it becomes the first form of the madi. To make the plural of that, we just add the waw nun. Yaf'aluna, yaj'aluna, yasma'una, ya'lamuna, any verb take. And for the front single, we add only simple ta and make the dhamma at that. Taf'alu, taj'alu, tasma'u, ta'lamu, tashkuru, any word. For the hamza, we place for the ana hamza in front of three letters and put a dhamma at that. Aj'alu, af'alu, asmahu, aftahu, ansur, any word. For the front plural, we place the ta before the verb and waw nun at the end of the verb. Taf'aluna, taj'aluna, taftahuna, tansuruna, takhlukuna, tazkuruna, ta'buduna, any word. And for the nahnu, we just put nun in the front. We get naf'alu, naj'alu, naftahu, nasmahu, nashkuru, nakfuru, na'budu. Any verb place you will get. So this is the important point regarding the mudari. So we say, what are the ilamat mudari? We said it's ya. Just like if I say fa'ala, so what will be the mudari word? Yaf'alu. It's a single. For whom? It will come yaf'aluna. The second, the sign of mudari or ilama is ta. It shows the anta and antum. For anta, it will be taf'alu. For antum, it will be plural, taf'aluna. The third one is hamza. It comes always for ana. It's single. It only comes once. Afal. It does not have its waw nun plural. Its plural is for the nahnu come with na, nafal. So these are the signs and their meanings and the form. Suppose if I say there is a verb ja'ala, make the verb the table of the mudare, what you will say? You will say yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu. This is a fatah and other word. How you will make the mudari? Add the ya, yaftahu. Of course, the single word at the end mudari has the dhamma always. Yaftahu. Plural will be yaftahuna. For the front, you put ta, tafalu. For the self, hamza, afalu. For the front plural, tafaluna. For the self plural, nafal. Look, fa'in lam is the base. For making mudare, we attach ya with the first one. Making it plural, we add ya and at the end, waw, yafal. For the front, we just add ta, tafal. For self, we put only hamza, afal. For the plurals, for the front, in the beginning, ta, at the end, for the plural sign, waw, tafal. For self plural, nafal. So this is the way how we make the tables. Based on this table, if I say make the ja'ala table, fa'ala ja'ala only have the difference of fa and jim. You move the fa, place the jim, it becomes the ja'ala. Yajalu, yajaluna, tajalu, ajalu, tajaluna, najalu. You can do this exercise with any three-letter word. You can make yourself any three-letter word table on this pattern. So in first set, we have three words, fa'ala, ja'ala, fataha. Look, this is a table. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu. From jala, yajalu, yajaluna, tajalu, ajalu, tajaluna, najalu. From fatah, yaftahu, yaftahuna, taftahu, aftahu, taftahuna, naf. So this was the first set. This set is called the Bab-e Fatah. They all belong to Bab Fatah. Okay. The next is Bab coming from Nasara. Nasara, he helped, Khalaka, he created, Abada, he worshipped, Zakara, he remembered. Like to make the mudari from them. From Nasara, what will be? Yansuru, Yansuruna, Tansuru, Ansuru, Tansuruna, Nansuru. The next one is Khalaka. Make the table. Yakhluku, Yakhlukuna, Takhluku, Akhluku, Takhlukuna, Nakhluku. The next one is Zakara. Make the table. Yazkuru, Yazkuruna, Tashkuru, Ashkuru, Tashkuna, Tashkuru. The last one is Abudu. From Abada, Yabudu, Yabuduna, Tabudu, Abudu, Tabuduna, Nabudu. So this is called the set one, or its name is Bab Nasar. The next set is called Daraba, he hit, Samia, he listened, Alima, he knew, Amila, he did. Actually, it is comprising two Babs. One is called Bab Daraba, other is called Bab Samia. Let's to make the both Babs verbs. From Daraba, we say Daraba, Yadribu, Yadribu, Yadribuna, Tadribu, Adribu, Tadribuna, Nadribu. From Samia, we will say Yasmau, Yasmauna, Tasmau, Asmau, Tasmauna, Nasmu. From the Alima, we will say Ya'lamu, Ya'lamuna, Ta'lamu, Alamu, Ta'lamuna, Nalu. From Amila, we say Ya'malu, Ya'maluna, Ta'malu, Amalu, Ta'maluna, Nalu. So these 11 verbs which we learned in this QC1, we made all them from Madi. Then we made the Mudari. Let me revise for you. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna, fa'alat. Ja'ala, ja'alu, ja'alta, ja'altu, ja'altum, ja'alna, ja'alat. Fataha, fatahu, fatahta, fatahtu, fatahtu. Fatahna, fatahat. Nasara, nasaru, nasarta, nasartu, nasartum, nasarna, nasarat. Zakara, zakaru, zakarta, zakartu, zakartum, zakarna, zakarat. Abada, abadu, abatta, abattu, abattum, abatna, abadat. Khalaka, khalaku, khalakta, khalaktu, khalaktum, khalakna, khalakat. Daraba, darabu, darabta, darabtu, darabtum, darabna, darabat, samia, samyu, sameta, sametu, sametum, samina, samiat, alima, alimu, alimta, alimtu, alimtum, alimna, alimat, amila, amilu, amilta, amiltu, amiltum, amilat. I have not memorized them. I just joining in my brain, ta, tu, tum, na. Just taking the name of the word, first three letter, and joining. And same I will do with the mudari. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu, tafalu. Yajalu, yajaluna, tajalu, ajalu, tajaluna, najalu, tajalu. Yaftahu, yaftahuna, taftahu, aftahuna, taftahuna, naftahu, taftahu. Yansuru, yansuruna, tansuru, ansuru, tansuruna, nansuru, tansuru. Yaskuru, yaskuruna, taskuru, askuru, taskuruna, naskuru, taskuru. Yakhluku, yakhlukuna, takhluku, akhluku, takhlukuna, nakhluku, takhluku. Ya'budu, ya'buduna, ta'budu, a'budu, ta'buduna, na'budu, ta'budu. Yadribu, yadribuna, tadribu, adribu, tadribuna, nadribu, tadribu. Yasma'u, yasma'una, tasma'u, asma'u, tasma'una, nasma'u, tasma'u. يعلم يعلمون تعلم تعلم أعلم تعلم نعلم تعلم يعمل يعملون تعمل أعمل تعمل نعمل. How much time? Just hardly 1.5 minutes or maybe 2 minutes max. I have not memorized them. I have just learned the skill of that. The mudare ilamas ya, ya with vaunun, ta, hamza, ta with vaunun, na, and nun. They are fixed in my brain. I just place any three-letter verb in between this formula. Table is given. Brain is automatically making it just like machine. You have to learn these concepts, not memorize. Yadribu, yadribuna, tadribu, adribu, tadribuna, nadribu. You are looking at the tables. If unfortunately you miss, the whole table goes wrong. Okay. So this was all about the mudare. So we did the mudare, yadribu, yasmau, ya'lamu, ya'malu. Now again coming to the fa'il. Oh, this is very important terms. All three are in fatha. I add ta with sakun. So it becomes fa'alan. The ta is the sign of family. It's called Taitanisi. In Arabic, it's called Taitanisi, mean the ta of the mu'annis. This is sign. In Mahdi, we attach this ta at the end. What about mudare? Again, same ta, but in front of it. The front. You can say there is a tafalu for the anta, yes. But the feminine ta is also representing her in the Mahdi. So we say, Anta tafalu, hiya tafalu. Anta taj'alu, hiya taj'alu. Anta taskuru, hiya taskuru. Anta tasma'u, hiya tasma'u. So this anta and hiya, they differentiate whom about we are talking. The verb is same, of course. Tafalu, tafalu. Taj'alu, taj'alu. Taskuru, taskuru. Tasma'u, tasma'u. Ta'lamu, ta'lamu. For both, for the front and this ghaib sirah. But the word using with anta and hiya clearly tells about whom we are talking. So just like if I say for the male, fa'ala, what will be the fiya? Just hide the ta'tanisi at then because it's a madi. Fa'alat, ja'ala, ja'alat, fataha, fatahat, nasara, nasarat, khalaqa, khalaqat, zakara, zakarat, abada, abadat, samia, samiat, alima, alimat, amila, amilat. You can go shakara, shakar, kafara, kafara, any three-letter word, pick. Add tasakin, it becomes the feminine word. For how the mudare? Huwa yafalu, yatafalu. Because taitanisi, the feminine ta will come. Yaftahu, taftahu, yadribu, tadribu, yansuru, tansuru, yasmau, tasmau. So far, so on. So if I say fa'ala for huwa, for here I must say fa'alat. Ja'ala, ja'alat, fataha, fatahat, nasara, nasarat, khalaqa, khalaqat, zakara, zakarat, abada, abadat, daraba, darabat, samia, samiat, alima, alimat, amila. Are you clear about this concept of ta? Ta with or sakun at the end shows the Madi feminine, and ta in front of the Mudare fail shows two things, anta and hiya. Okay, let's do a practice. Yafalu, tafalu, yajalu, tajalu, yaftahu, taftahu, yansuru, tansuru, yakhluku, takhluku, yazkuru, tazkuru, yabudu, ta'budu, yadribu, tadribu, yasmau, tasmau, ya'lamu, ta'lamu, yamalu, ta'mal. So it means that for the feminine in Mudare, we put the ta in front. In Madi, we put at the end with the sakun in Madi. I told you when fa'ala in Madi and Kalma have fatah, and Mudari again it has the fatah. The bab is fatah. Because both are fatah, so bab name is also fatah. If in the Madi, the Ain Kalma has fatah, but in Mudari, if it has a kasra, the bab name is daraba. Because in the Madi, it have Ain Kalma fatah, in Mudari, it have kasra. So bab is daraba. If the Ain Kalma in Madi has fatah and the Mudari has Dhamma and Kalma, the bab is Nasra. Look, Ain Kalma in Madi fatah, Mudari, Dhamma, bab, Nasra. If the Ain Kalma has Kasra in Madi and fatah in Mudari, the bab is Samiya. Look, all. Let's come back to Fa'ila. Fa'ila. First letter, second letter, last letter. First letter, middle letter, last letter. First letter, central letter, last, whatever you call it. 1, 2, 3. Ain kalma fataha, fa'ala will be. When the ain kalma have kasara, it will be fa'ila. When the ain kalma have dhamma, the verb will be fa'ila. Actually, the Madi verbs are of 3 types. Madi tables are complete 3 tables. We, for the simplicity, because we are the beginners people, we are not the grammar or going to be alims. So we are not going all. Otherwise, they go for that. When I say make the fa'ala table, the fa'ala table complete will be like that. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna, fa'alat. Fa'ila, fa'ilu, fa'ilta, fa'iltu, fa'iltum, fa'ilna, fa'ilat. Fu'ila, fu'ilu, fu'ilta, fu'iltu, fu'iltum, fu'ilna. 3 times. You can say, we have not heard. Yes, you have not heard, but you have heard some things. You have heard some things. Just like when I say fu'ila, remember the table of daraba in Mudari. Yadribu, yadribuna, tadribu, adribu, tadribuna, nadribu, tadribu. All the ra having kasra. That is the fu'ila pattern. You can say, we have not heard the dhamma. Okay. Take the Mudari of the nasra. Yunsaru, yunsaruna, tunsuru, unsuru, tunsuruna, nunsuru. That is again the Ain Kalma with dhamma. I showed you the first slide where I showed you so many verbs coming on these 3 patterns. So the Mudare summary is that for the single, you start ya in beginning. For the plural, you have ya and wawnun at the end. For the front, you have ta single. For self single, hamza. For front plural, ta wawnun. For self nun. These are the verbs just like fa'ala, yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu. Ja'ala, yajalu, yajaluna, tajalu, ajalu, tajaluna, najalu. Fataha, yaftahu, yaftahuna, taftahu, aftahu, taftahuna, naftahu. Nasara, yansuru, yansuruna, tansuru, ansuru, tansuruna, nansuru. Khalaqa, yakhluku, yakhlukuna, takhluku, akhluku, takhlukuna, nakhluku. Zakara, yazkuru, yazkuruna, tazkuru, azkuru, tazkuruna, nazkuru. Abada, يعبدوا يعبدون تعبدوا عبدوا تعبدون نعبد ضرب يضرب يضربون تضرب أضرب تضربون نضرب سمع يسمع يسمعون تسمع أسمع تسمعون نسمع علم يعلم يعلمون تعلم أعلم تعلمون نعلم عمل يعمل يعملون تعمل عمل تعمل نعمل. So this finished the Mudari. We finished the Madi yesterday. We completed the Mudari. Let's go for the Amr. Be concentrate because Amr is very tricky. If you understand in the beginning, it's very easy. If you can't understand, then you remain always confused. Sir, so for the fi'l Amr, we need fi'l Mudari. It is always made from the fi'l Mudari. Look, we have got a verb tafa'alu. It's from front, tafa'al. How to make Mudari? Remove the ta and put the kasra, put the sakun at the end. It becomes just like this. Fa and lam. Fa is have sakun and has fatha, lam has the dhamma. Remove the dhamma on sakun. But look, the fa has sakun, it can't be pronounced. When can't pronounce, we have to put some help. That help is called hamza. So it become added hamza with kasra, it become ifal. Okay. I have got another verb called tansuru. I remove the ta. The word become like this. Noon with sakun, swad with dhamma, ra dhamma. Remove the dhamma of last letter, put sakun. Still it is not pronounceable because noon is sakin. So I need a help. This time I add the dhamma hamza, hamza with dhamma. It becomes uns. Remember, for the three verbs letters, we use only kasra and dhamma to make the hamza. If we need a hamza, the hamza will come either kasra or dhamma. Now the question is that where the kasra comes, where the dhamma comes. Remember, three verbs, bab, fataha, daraba, samiya. When any verb comes from these bab, fataha, daraba, samiya, and we need a hamza, we always add hamza with kasra. Just like iftah, idrib, ism. That is the easiest way to remember this. If the verb is coming from ba fataha or the daraba or the samiya ba, if in amr the hamza is required, the hamza will come with kasra. Only the ba nasara is left. In ba nasara, if we need a help of hamza, the hamza will be of dhamma. Let's make more simple. Bab fataha, Madi have fatah, Mudari has also fatah on the mid letter, the ain kalma, ain kalma. In Nasara, the Madi and kalma have fatah, Mudari has dhamma. In Daraba, the ain kalma has fatah in Madi, have a kasra in the Mudari. The Samiya Bab, the ain kalma has kasra and the Mudari has fatah. We know this. Remember, if in the Mudari ain kalma, if it either have a fatah or it have a kasra, in both the cases, the hamza will take kasra. If the ain kalma in Mudari has dhamma, the hamza will take. That is the rule. If it is difficult, just remember that from Bab Nasara, hamza take dhamma. The rest three, fataha, daraba, samya, they take the hamza. Look, fataha, yaftahu, bab is fataha. Nasara, yansuru, the bab is nasara. Daraba, yadribu, the bab is daraba. Samia, yasmau, the bab is samia. Karuma, yakrumu, the bab is karuma. Hasiba, yasibu, the bab. Let's go for the file. Isme file. How we make isme file? We take the fa and lam. The fa and lam is the base. After the fa, if you add alif, it becomes the file. File is a noun, ism, so it will have a tanween. Fa'ilun. When an ism come, remember ism normally can have the three shape. It may have double dhamma, it may have double fatha, it may have double kasra. Just like Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. How to make the maful? Again the fa and lam. Before fa, place the mim, and between the ain and lam, place the waw. Or before the lam, place the waw. It becomes maful. It's an ism, so it can take the tanween. Mafulun, mafulan, mafulun. Double dhamma, double fatha, double kasra, or the three shapes. What about the masdar? Again the fa. That is the root. That is the important verse. Just add kasra before the below the fatha and sakun on and tanween on it, it becomes the masdar. Failun. Fail mean the act or the doing verb. There is. So we made three nouns now. Earlier we made three verbs. Madi, mudare, amr. Now we are making the nouns. Fa'il, doer, maf'ul, the which is affected, fail to do. So the more important point than these making is that we know this file, this has three shapes. It might be have double dhamma, it may be have double kasra. Then it have, when it have the double dhamma, it can have the single dhamma also when the alif lam comes. From fa'ilun, al-fa'ilu, when it may have the double fatha, fa'ilu. When I attach alif lam, the one fatha goes off. It becomes al-fa'ila. It can have the double kasra, fa'ilin. When I attach alif lam, it becomes al-fa'il. It means the file have six shapes. Fa'ilun, double dhamma, fa'ilan, double fatha, fa'ilan, double kasra. Al-fa'ilu, single dhamma, al-fa'ila, single fatha, al-fa'ili, single kasra. Till here you are with me? Or you are all sleeping like me? Okay.
We are here, Doctor.
We are hearing.
I am asking,
Thank
do you understanding what I said now? Six forms of the file.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we understood.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to make some magic. So I want to warn you people, be very careful because I'm going very tricky now. Look, file is a single. When it's a single, it can be the plural. How? Filun, filin, filin. Al-failu, al-failun, al-failin, al-failin. I got the six more. Failun, failan, failin, al-failu, al-faila, al-faili, six. Now I got the plural six. Failun, failin, failin, al-failuna, al-failina, al-failina, 6 and 6. How many? 12. Good. Now I'm going to make another trick. File is a masculine. What's about the feminine? Yes, we haven't got the feminine. You say just add ronta, it becomes the feminine. What is the feminine? Failatun, double dhamma. Failatan, double fatha. Failatin, double kasr. 3. Al-failatu, 1 fatha. Al-failata, 1 fatha. Al-failatin, how many? 6. Okay. They are single. What about their plural? Yes, they have got the plural. Failatun, double dhamma. Failatin, double kasra. Failatin, double kasra. Al-failatu, single dhamma. Al-failati, single kasra. Al-failati, single. 6 more. So 6 and 6, 12. 12 of masculine, 12 of feminine. How many? 24. Okay. I'm going to make some magic more. No, in Arabic, the numbers are 3 types. One is a single, one is the plural, and in between there is a dual. You have in QC4 learned as dual. Faila, yafalane, tafalane, failane, mafulane. You have done this dual. Practice it. So, what about the dual of them? Yes, they have got the dual. Failane, dhamma. Failane, failane. What about the alif lam? Al-failane, al-failane, 6 more. Okay. They are the masculine. What about the feminine? They have got the see.
Doctor, I cannot see the display of the forms, the duo and the others you've been reading just now. They're not showing the slide.
They are here. They are
Is
not
it a problem on my side?
They are not on the slide. You will just see only this failatun, failatun, failatin, failatin, al failatu, al failatu, al failatu. Only this. But for the dual, I have not made the slide. The slide is in my mind. You have to read my mind, or you can listen my voice. Or you can presume that on the same basis, the duals also have the 12. So 12 forms we made for the single noun, 12 form we made the plural noun of the same, 12 we made for the dual. How many they come? 36. One noun in Arabic has 36 forms. In Musaf, it can come any form out of this 36. If you are familiar, you will pick it easily, which form it has come. If you can't, then you will be in trouble. You will be in confusion. You will be in harassment. That is the importance. I don't say memorize then and learn just like I have done. But I'm giving you that idea. Yes, if the noun it don't have the feminine or the feminine word don't have the masculine, just like kitab. Kitab is a masculine in Arabic. There is no feminine of book. So it will have only 18 forms. Look, kitabun, kitaban, kitabin. Al-kitabu, al-kitaba, al-kitab. Kutubun, kutuban, kutubin. Al-kutubu, al-kutuba, al-kutubi. Kitabane, kitabaini, kitabaini. Al-kitabane, al-kitabaini, al-kitab. 18. Because it does not have the feminine. There are certain feminine words that don't have the masculine, just like Jannah. Jannah is a Jannat. Jannah, I mean the paradise. It is feminine word. It have the same 18 form. Jannatane, sorry, Jannatun, Jannatan, Jannatin. Al-Jannatu, Al-Jannata, Al-Jannat. Jannatane, Jannataine, Jannatain. Al-Jannatu, Al-Jannati, Al-Jannat. Jannatane, Jannataine, Jannatain. Al-Jannatane, Al-Jannataine. It has 18 form, but it don't have the masculine. That was giving you a broader concept. Brothers and sisters, in Arabic, if you know only once that, you understand, okay, any ism, it has 3 forms with Dhamma, with Fatah, Kasra. It may come with Alif Lam, with single Dhamma, single Fatah, single Kasra. It may come in the form of dual of the 6 forms. It may come in the plural 6 form. It may come at the feminine in the Dhamma, Kasra, Fatah. It may come feminine with Alif Lam, Dhamma, Fatah, Kasra. It may come the dual form of 6. It may come in the plural form. That is the idea. That is the tip you have to learn. Any ism may come in either 18 form or 16. Leave it. we come to the identification of verb. That is more important for us. How to identify the verb. Leave the ism. Kalima. Kalima has three forms. In each lesson of the QC1, we learn that. Ism, failure, ism, failure. We talk so many about the ism. We talk some things about the harf jar. Let's to talk some of the fail. Fail is the verb which has the tense. If it does not have tense, then it is not the verb, then it is ism. Just like how we identified the verb. In the beginning, you may find these signs. Ya, ta, hamza, nun. These are the mudaris. Or sin, sofa, alif, sin, ta, and kad. If any sign among these come before some letter, remember that is a verb. Fail. What about the end sign? End sign of a verb may be ta with fatha, ta with kasra, ta with dhamma, ta with sakun, and mushaddas. If you find these any sign at the end of any in the word, that is fail. Yes, of course. There are two more you can add. Three rather than. One is tum, next is na, and next is nun of the nun and nuswa. Hunna, tunna, they are the tunna, hunna. They are also sign of verb. Look, in the beginning, you have ya, ta, hamza, noon, sin, sofa, alif, sin, and kad. Now the magic is going to start. We are starting the magic. Ya'budu. What about it? Is a verb fail or ism? It's a verb. Because ya is any word which start with ya, it's a verb. What about talam? It's a verb. Because it's starting with ta. A'uzu. It's a fail harf. This is fail. Because it starts with hamza. Nakhluku. It's a verb. Because it's starting with noon. Yes, verb in the fail. Of course, it's right. Sayakulu. It's a verb because it's starting with sin. Sofa ta'lamu. If there was not sofa, the ta is telling it's a mudari. Istaghfara. Alif sin ta is coming in first. It's a verb sign. Kad afla. Kad is telling the afla is a verb. So these ya, ta, hamza, noon, sin, sofa, alif, sin, ta, kad, they always come in front of a fail or the verb. They are the signs of the verb. What about the at the end? At the end, the ta with fatha, ta with kasra, ta with dhamma, ta with sakun, noon, mushaddat, tum, na, and the noon and nuswa, they may come hunna, tunna. If I say khalaqta, what is this? Fail is some harf. It's a verb, fail, because ta at the end, the mazi sign. Kunti. Is it a some fail harf? It's a fail because ta with kasra is the feminine in front. Ta fatha is for the masculine. Ta kasra is for the feminine. Zalamtu. Ta is telling it's a madi verb. Kasabat, the ta sakun telling is a feminine. The ta tanisi. The nasalanna. The nun mushadda telling is a verb. Ananta, the ta fatha is telling it's a verb. Kharajta, ta fatha is telling it's a verb of madi. Sadakat taise. So when we say memorize it, wa, ta, tu, tum, na, they help you identify the verb from madi. When we say remember ya, ta, hamza, noon, sin, sofa, kad, they tell you it's the mudari verbs or it's a verb. So now leave the verbs. Come to the again ism, pronouns. Pronouns basically is out of two types. One is you are familiar, 7 out of them. Huwa, you know. Plural is hum. Isn't so? Then you learn the feminine, hiya, single. Then you learn for the front, anta. And the plural was antu. For the masculine, you say ana. The plural is nanu. How many they are? Sam. You know Sam. The table is of 14. So 7 we have to learn. Remember, in Arabic, the numbers are 3 types. Wahid, Jama, and Tasniya. Tasniya means dual. For dual of huwa, hum, it is huma. Huwa, huma, hum. We have learned this in QC4. We did this. Huma. Huma, antuma. Huma, antuma. Huma, antuma. For the here, again, the dual is the same, huma. So it becomes easy for us. Only we have to remember only one huma for the male and the female, both dual. And the plural of feminine is hunna. Now we completed the 6 for the ghaib, third person. Huwa, huma, hunna. Hiya, huma, hunna. Let's go for the second person, hazir, mukhatib. We know the anta, plural is antum. What about the tasniya? We have learned antuma in QC4. What about the feminine front? We put the kasra, anti. Dual is the same, antuma. Plural is antunna. Nun, nuswa is added. Antun. So we made the 6 of the second person. Or you can say the hazir or mukhatib. Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antum. How much? 6 for the ghaib, 6 for 12. Let's to come for the self. There are also 6 actually. You will say we have not heard it. Okay, today you can hear. Ana for the single. Nahnu for the dual. Nahnu for the plural. How many? 3. Ana, nahnu, nahnu. They are the masculine. What about the feminine? Again have the same. Ana single, nahnu dual, nahnu plural. It means they are all 3 masculine, 3 feminine, 6. So actually they are 18. 6 for the ghaib, 6 for the hazir, 6 for the mutakallim. But as in the mutakallim, the ana is coming for twice, the nahnu is coming 4 times. They say leave it, only remember one. Ana, nah. Ana, nah. And then you presume that you know for the dual, we also know the nahnu. For the masculine and feminine, we use the same. Presume that. But actually table should be of 18. So for your concession, we just have to memorize 14. So 4 they are excused. Let's go second type of verbs. You said attach to proof. 7 you know already. For the ghaib we say huwa, and plural is hum. For the feminine we say ha. And then for the front we say ka. And the plural is kun. And for the self it is ya. And for the plural it's na. We know this sound. Hu, hum, ha, ka, kum, yana. So what about the dual? Dual easy. Huma, again the same huma. For the feminine also same. So we completed our, and the for plural of feminine is hunna. Ha, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna. Hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna. 6 for the ghaib. Let's go for the hazir. Ka, dual is kuma, plural is kum. For the feminine, we give again the kasra. Ki. Ka, ki. Dual is the same kuma. And for the plural, we add the nun, kunna. So we got the 6. Ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna. And what about the self? We say ya, na, na, ya, na. 6. But we will not say you. I am giving only the concept you should know. Because when you will need for dual, you should know the answer will be nahnu. For the plural is also nahnu. For the feminine is also nahnu, dual and the plural. You should have this in background. So basically, these are the two types of verbs. What happened? This second type of verbs, they are used with sometimes with verbs. Sometimes they are used with letters, mean the haruf. At times they are used for the ism. So they make 3 more tables. 14, 14, 14. At times they come as an independent with ya. Iyahu, iyahuma, iyahum, iyaka, iyakuma, iyakum, iyaki, iyakuma, iyakuna, iyana, iyanana. That is also called munfasil. So they make how many? 5 tables. And 14 into 5 makes 70. They say they are 17 number, and persons become, oh, I can remember that. I said, don't worry. Just remember only 14 plus 14. 14 what? Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antuna, anana. They are the detached group, munfasil. Remember the 14 attached. Ha huma hum, ha huma hunna, ka kuma kum, ki kuma kunna, yana. Total, you need to that identify and know them exactly, because in the Quran they are coming so frequently. If you don't identify them, you will miss the things. Let's give you one example for the practice. Nasara. What is the meaning? He helped. Okay. If I attach with this, the round, this attached who, it becomes Nasara who. What is the meaning? He helped him. It has 2 parts. Nasara and who. Both have different meaning. Nasara, he helped. Who? Him. So the meaning is he helped him. If I attach Nasaru, plural Nasara is Nasaru. I am doing the table of Mazi, Nasara, Nasaru, I will go step by. So if I attach who, it becomes Nasaruhu. They helped him. If I say Nasarta, the next step is Nasar, Nasara, Nasaru, Nasarta. Why we are putting you stat in Mazi tables? Because here you need the concept. Nasarta, you help. If I attach you, Nasarta, who, you helped him. If I say Nasartu, Nasartuhu, I helped him. Nasartumu, here the wow is extra added in this always. Nasartumu, you all help who? Him. Nasarna, who? We helped him. That is the reason why we say, okay, break, make parts. How many parts? These, the verbs who, huma, hum, kum, kuma, kum, they always come attached with the verbs. You have to remove for the translation. You have to simplify the verb and take the translation of verb, add the coming pronouns, verbs, translation, and join them. Like another example. Nasara, he helped. This time I am attaching with hum. Nasarahum, he helped them. Nasaruhum, they helped them, mean they helped themselves. Nasartahum, you helped them. Nasartuhum, I helped them. Nasartumuhum, you all helped them. Nasarnahum, we helped them. Let's give more examples. Nasara, this time I'm adding ka. Ka means you. Nasaraka, he helped you. Nasaruka, they helped you. Nasartaka, you helped You mean you help yourself. Nasartuka, I help you. Nasartumuka, you all help you one. Nasarnaka, we help you one. Let's have more examples. Nasara, add ya. Nasara, ya, Nasarani. Remember when ya comes before it of noon is place which is called noon vikaya. Nasarni, he helped me. Nasaru ni, they help me. Nasartani, you help me. Nasartuni, I help me. Me mean I help myself. Nasartumuni, you all help me. Nasarna ni, we help me. Like to have some more example? Oh, okay, there is a challenge. What is the challenge? Nasarat ni. What is the translation? Yes, it's a challenge. It's a test to see how many people are awake and how many are sleeping. Half has gone. Very good. Half already left the class. The half they are sleeping. Yes, who is not sleeping? Answer me. Nasaratani. What is the meaning? Break the word and translate. Yes. Nasarat, it's a Taisani has come. Nasarat, she helped.
She helped me.
She helped me. What was the issue in this?
She helped me.
Just to only break. There is a ya at the end. So ya is the pronoun coming. Nasarat. I did that. Fa'alat, ja'alat. How many times I did? Nasarat. She helped me. Okay. The next topic, and I think the 4 reasons of coming of Dhamma on a verb. In the verb beginning, if you find Dhamma, you should be conscious because Dhamma is not the normal sign of Mazi or Mudare. The Madi always start with Fatha. The Mudare always start with Fatha. But if you find Dhamma in Madi Mudare in the beginning, you have to be very conscious and find what is the reason. The first reason, it may be Fele Majhul. You have learned in QC2. What is that? Is with Mazi Majhul. The pattern is Fu'ila. The first letter have Dhamma, the middle letter are the ankle. We will talk in grammar ankle. Ankalma have Kasra, that is the Majhul pattern. If it is not Madi, that word, then it may be the Mudare. In that case, there will be the Ilamat Mudare with Dhamma. And the last letter before, the letter before the last letter have Fatha. Yuf'alu is the pattern. Suppose that letter is not on the pattern of Fu'ila or Yuf'alu, then it is not Majhul. When it is not Majhul, the second reason of the Dhamma, maybe it coming from Babit Taf'il. You have done the QC3, you are already done the QC4, so you know. The Babit Taf'il come, it is a 4 letter with the Shad from Allama, and its Mudari is always with Dhamma. Yu'allim. And in Dhamma is the sign of identification in Mazi as in the Mudari. Suppose that letter is not from this Babit Taf'il, have a note Shad. Go. The third reason will be Babe Mufa'ala. You have studied in QC3. Babe Mufa'ala is the 4-letter word having a alif, just like Hasaba. And the Mudari is Yuhasibu, have a Dhamma. And the sign is that it must have a alif inside. If that word is not having alif, then the 4th and the last reason of a Dhamma on a verb is Babe Ifar. Just like Aslama Yusli. Here the confusion is that Yuslimu is not showing the Hamza of Babi Ifar. So that is the reason we say when you find a Dhamma on a verb, first go for the Majhul and see the pattern Fu'ila Yufalu. If it is not fulfilling, the Majhul, it is not Majhul. Then go for the Babi Taf'il. If it has a shad, then it is babi. If it does not have shad, then it go for the babi mufala. The babi mufala needs alif inside, in mazi as well as mudare. Hasaba yuhasibu pattern. If it does not have alif, then the last reason of the dhamma is always babi. What are the sign of pronouns? Ghaib, ha, hu, huma, hum, hunna, hiya, huwa, hum, huma, hunna. What about the mukhatib? I mean the hazir. That is ka, ki, kuma, kum, kunna, anta, anti, antuma, antuna. And what about the first person? And second, first person, the mutakallim, ya, na, ana, nahnu, they are the zamair. What about the Madhi sign? The Madhi sign are at the end, ta with dhamma, ta with fatha, da with kasra, ta with sakun, tum, tunna, va, and na. They are the sign of Madhi. They come always at the end of a verb. What are the Mudare sign? They are only 4. Hamza, ta, ya, nun, and they always come in front of a verb. And what about the plural sign? The plural sign is at the end either vav alif or vav nun with fatha, ya nun with fatha. And the dual sign is alif nun with kasra, ya nun with kasra. They are the dual sign. So the last slide of our lesson is this ism. The ism have 4 aspects. One is its case. Case means either it have a rough, mean dhamma or double dhamma, or it is the nas, mean the fatha, double fatha, or it is jar, mean kasra or the double kasra. That is called state. Raf, nas, jar. Raf, nas, jar. We must know the in which state the ism is. Either it is raf, nas, or jar. The second thing which we need to know about the ism is gender. Gender means, is it a masculine or it is a feminine? Muzakkar, muannas, male, female. Third thing we want to know is the number. Is it a single, wahid? It's a dual, musanna. It's a plural, jam. Fourth thing we should know the kind of that is. Kind means either is a nakra, mean the common noun, or it is a marfa, mean the proper noun. Until unless you know these 4 things of our ism, you can't understand that ism, you can't translate that properly, you can't use that properly. So whenever you say ism, always find these 4 things. Its state, in the case, is it have a dhamma, it have a fatha or kasra. Its gender, is it a masculine or it's a feminine or it's used for both? Or its number is a singular, dual or plural. Its kind, it's a proper noun or the common noun. So we ended the lesson. Now we come to the result. Your batch is 72. Isn't so? You are the 72 people, batch of 72, or you are the not?
Yeah.
I thought you are the QC5 people. You are claiming the QC4. You are still in QC4. Okay. Let me to promote you people. Look, we told you when we in the first lesson, whoever's get 90 above, that is getting the excellent or the distinction. That is called A, alpha. Those who get between the 70 to 89, they get the merit certificate, mean the bravo, B. Those who falls between 50 to 69 between, they just have completed the course, they get C. So all those who has got 90 and above, they have got the first position in the course. All whosoever, I am not bothered they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, how many. All those who score 19 and above, they have stood first in this course. All those who has obtained between 70 to 89, they have stood second in this course. All those who obtained 50 to 69 between, they have stood third in the course. They have got the alpha, they have got the B plus and the C plus, maybe different, but the grade is that is the result. With this, all those who have scored 50 and above, they are successful, they are declared successful, they are eligible to attend the QC5, they have passed the QC5. Congratulations to all those who come in these three categories: the distinction, the merit, and completion. That is your result, and these are your positions. Isn't so? You all are promoted. Of course, there are few who unfortunately could not score 50, or they are below the 50. They have to repeat the QC4. They should find out the QC4 course and repeat it. That's the result from my side. I will share the complete result just now after the class. You can see your individual every mark position in the tables. But for myself, you all fall in these three categories: the first position, second, and third. All those 90 above, first position. All those between the 70 and 89, second position. All those between 50 and 69, third position. So this was all from my side. Let's to pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any question, your questions are welcome. Please ask the question. No question? Are you all people awake? No?
Yes, we're here, doctor. We're here.
Then answer me. I'm asking the question. Do you have any question? Ask. This is the time I can reply you. If you don't ask, then I will close. I will go and sleep, because here it's 11, almost midnight.